There was no way. Like even when it was written in the book, I was like, I was.
You know why I choose?
Aware enough to be like, yo, this freaky as hell.
Bro, you know why I choose Jacob? He was a simp. We already know that. But you know why I chose Jacob? Because that wolf form was fucking badass. Bro. He's just, and then his clothes was.
Did his skin tear off? What movie was that where their skin tore off?
That was I think Underworld.
That was Underworld, yeah. Right? They transformed so
just
painful.
Rip it.
Oh, it was crazy.
Yeah, they would just rip their skin, bro.
Just like what?
Vic's like, hey yo.
I am fully erect. Oh man, she about to down a thick steak, bro.
Oh,
what?
Man, damn.
Nice sirloin.
Thicky.
Smoke, play the shame button, bald head.
I got you, bro.
No, I'm dead.
I got you, bro.
I'm dead. Nah, but I liked how they really did the end of the whole Twilight trilogy with the premonition.
Yeah.
That was actually
Breaking Dawn Part 2, bro. Yeah,
that was actually pretty cool.
So when what did we?
It's done well enough that if you give it some time and watch it again, you'll actually think that was the actual end.
Exactly. Well, the first time we watched it,
I thought I was like, oh, okay.
Because we watched Eclipse at home, and then we're like, man, I don't know why these people are giving this film shit. It's actually really good. So we went to theaters and watched the rest. What's that? Whatever.
No, go ahead.
We went to theaters and watched the rest, and we're like, holy shit, all fucking got obliterated, bro. They got murked, and then they're like, oh no, that was just a vision.
That was just a vision. Really? I'm like, damn. But even then, that was pretty cool.
They're like, this is what's gonna happen. They're like, nah, bro, we out.
That was pretty cool.
He's like, I don't want to die,
because deep in the back of my mind, those some characters I didn't really want to die.
Yeah, for sure, bro. I agree, bro.
Yeah, those some characters.
I agree, bro.
So it's like, we got to feel the emotions of,
But Vic, you can give me shit for this because even though the Transformers films, what happened?
Snot says no teddy bears here.
No.
Oh man, Van Helsing was good as I don't know. I don't care what y'all say. They only made 2, right?
No, 1.
They only made 1
with Hugh Jackman. I also got that. I also got that on film too.
I can't believe that, bro.
I'm not gonna. Oh, they're trying to do a crossover, Transformers
and Van Helsing.
No, what? No, and Ninja Turtles. What the fuck?
What?
Yeah. So even though I said the film sucked,
are they gonna make the Ninja Turtles aliens?
No,
I bet you they are.
No, they're not gonna make it.
Why? Aliens. Then how do you even do this?
This one made no sense.
What is that? Revenge of the Fallen? Yeah, that was dumb as hell.
That made no sense. I don't know. I don't know, bro.
Nah, that was a high budget Dora the Explorer. That was crazy as fuck.
Was the best one.
Yep. Dark of the Moon.
They're like, let's stop destroying New York and go to San Francisco.
Yep.
They're like that. And then I'm like, all right, let me do Extinction. But Extinction was trash. I'm sorry, it was trash. Mark Wahlberg.
Right, that's when they threw Mark Wahlberg in.
They threw Mark Wahlberg, and then of course they just said, we're just gonna throw this out there to make some money. The Last Night.
I feel like every action movie, Mark Wahlberg, I think of The Happening. Or what is it? Is it The Happening?
I See Dead People.
No, not The Happening. What was it? It's The Wind.
Oh,
that fully encompasses my image.
I think I got that film too. And of course, I got Bumblebee.
Mark Wahlberg's acting.
It became the prequel. So,
what is that?
Bumblebee.
Ah,
that was the prequel.
Okay.
Yeah, that's when they sent B to Earth before Optimus Prime.
He was a beetle, right?
He was a he was
a bug or
so
like that.
You gotta watch this and then the first film.
Snot says YouTube censored that I'm getting my Ishmeat on. Diabolical. The Happening was good too. Yeah, it was. But what was the one where it was The Wind? We're like, they didn't know what it was, and people were just like,
it wasn't Signs, right?
No. What was it?
Hold on. M. Night Shyamalan. It was The Wind. The Happening. Yeah,
it was The Happening.
The Happening.
Okay, yeah. That's all I can think of. Yeah, The Happening.
Yeah.
That's the first time I really got a full Mark Wahlberg performance, and that's all I see.
But he's good.
Right, but that's all I see in all his movies.
I always say this. If I can remember an actor's name, then that means they're good.
No, right. Like, I don't shit on Mark Wahlberg movies. It's just I get the same vibe from every fucking
Mark Wahlberg, yeah.
Right.
You're waiting for him to just randomly say,
yeah, like just some like I don't know. It's like his acting feels off beat.
Yeah,
like out of pace with what's happening in the scene. I don't know. I think it's unique.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was different. No, it was different, Smoke.
Because when looking forward, you look at all his films and it's like, nah, nothing too close. It wasn't even like close.
Right.
Yeah,
close
so it's like you're looking at all his other films and it's like,
wait, he did Pain and Gain, right?
yes, that's when he bulked up, and that's when he stayed.
Yeah.
Ever since that, he stayed.
But that was a good one. I like
Yeah, no, that was
Pain and Gain. He did that with
the
Dwayne
Johnson.
right?
Yeah,
And that's when Dwayne also started bulking up. Too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Got his new tattoo, all that stuff like that.
Smoke says we don't talk about any Transformers movies after 100%, just like we don't talk about The Walking Dead after season 7, episode 1. Oh, that's crazy, bro. That's spooky word.
Yeah, bro. That's why I only got.
So it's like, how do you find closure in the story, though?
You just gotta force yourself to watch it. So what I did was, I got the first season. You know, The Walking Dead. It was good. It was really good. You know, Carl. We didn't get Carl yet.
Carl.
And of course, season 2. That's when him and Shane started getting at it. They're like, I'm trying to be a layer. You trying to be a layer. Can't John Bernthal. You can't be a layer. Darn it. And then of course we got 3. This is when he became a badass. You know. See, this one had to protect the prison from.
That's the season that really got.
He had to protect the prison from the governor. You know.
The
governor. You know, the one eye. You know, that's when a lot of people got deleted. Yeah,
my old man.
That's when he's like, there's no democracy.
Ain't no democracy.
There ain't no democracy. This is a dictatorship. And then he became a bitch. Said, nah, I want y'all opinions.
Peace and love, guys.
I want y'all opinions, guys.
What?
You know, I know this every season. They got a black guy and then he died.
Right. That's crazy word.
Oh, man.
That's crazy word.
Bro.
They needed someone to hold the zombies back while they were
Oh man, bro!
Go watch episode Black Guy Dies First. Come on, man.
This is did Michonne introducing this one or the last one? Because she's on the back. She's on the back, but I don't know if she's introducing this one. But yeah. So and of course, season 6. That's when it got peak. You know. And then of course, the last season that I bought. This is the last season, right?
That's the last season?
That's the last season that I bought because after that, the main character was no longer.
Spooky word.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like.
Spooky word. Spooky word. But I heard he comes back, doesn't he? No.
Yeah, and it's called Rick and Michonne. It's like its own.
Oh, like a spinoff?
Yeah, it's like its own thing.
What happened to the other one? The Walking Dead. It was like a spinoff of The Walking Dead as well.
It's on Hulu. I know what you're talking about. They finished it. They did the 15 seasons, so they connected it. So it was when it started, but they're showing you a different perspective.
Gotcha.
It wasn't Rick already woke up and there was dead people. It was basically showing you the first attack that happened. All that stuff like that. What's it called?
Michonne was introduced the last season of 2. We just didn't know who it was because she was wearing. Yeah, that's facts.
True.
Because she was walking with a chain.
Her 2 brothers.
Yeah. When did they introduce Jesus?
4? Was it 4?
Yeah.
We gotta ask Vic because he's the one that's like.
Fear the Walking Dead.
Thank
you, Snot.
There you go.
Awesome.
Thank you, Snot.
Fear the Walking Dead.
Enjoying her steak while she's listening.
Shit.
Yeah,
What'd you order, Snot?
What'd you order, Snot?
Yeah, man. What'd you order?
No, man. But yeah, man. I have a lot of films. It's like the first time I actually showing them off, bro. So everyone always sees them behind us, but like I collected all the Halloweens. Well, yeah, the Autopsy of Jane Doe, Get Out. These are all my horror section.
Oh, that's awesome.
Insidious, Happy Death Day.
Smoke says Fear of the Walking Dead did not interest me. It was boring.
Season 1 and 2 is hard to watch, but once they introduced what's that black guy with the stick? The one that went crazy because his wife
I couldn't tell you. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah, yeah. So apparently apparently at the end it showed that he was
introduces him?
No, it didn't introduce him. He became like the main character. If you want to put Fear the Walking Dead, it'll show his character's name. But he became the main character, and then they found out that he was immune to the bite.
I'm immune. Who said that?
The Last of Us.
Yeah, I'm immune.
Finger. I'm pregnant.
Spooky shit.
Allegedly.
All right, which one? This motherfucker.
The first guy. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's his character's name?
Morgan.
Yeah, Morgan. There you go. So it came to find out Morgan was immune at the towards the end of the season.
I'm immune. That was my when we played the game 1-Up.
1-Up.
Yep. That was always my comeback. I'm immune. It'd be some crazy fucking universe destroying thing, and I just hit him with I'm immune. And then we'd always end up fist fighting.
Oh my god.
Oh man. Ooh, she said filet mignon.
Filet mignon.
Absolutely.
She's eating that good shit. Can't afford it.
They introduced Jesus in season 6. I think I watched the series again. Ah, okay. Awesome.
Ah, okay.
Oh, he's watching it. He's currently watching it.
Currently
awesome.
watching.
Cool.
Well, try to push it beyond season 7, bro. I know it like
it's painful, dude.
I know, but everybody knows now because it's been like 4 or 5 years since the show's been done that Rick is coming back.
You can't just watch a TLDR like a video.
Oh, like to show like, this is what happened after.
You know, I did that before we went to go see that one thing. I was like, I'm not gonna sit down and watch this whole fucking.
True.
I was just like, yeah, just TLDR the whole movie for me. Explain the most crucial key plot points.
Yeah, because right. it's like you don't want to.
Right, I don't want to waste my time watching people act that I don't care about.
So what I want to do with you is because the next Godzilla film's coming out. Yeah, so. But they came out with a Monarch show on HBO. You have to watch it, or you're not going to understand.
Oh, I'll definitely watch Monarch. Yeah. I love the whole MonsterVerse.
The MonsterVerse, yeah. So
well, there's 2 MonsterVerses though, because you got to consider Kaiju verse. Sorry, not the MonsterVerse, the Kaiju verse. Yeah, I fucking love the Kaijus, bro.